Hello everybody, welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, Fantastic Mr. Ghost. What is this? Well, this is the bonus episode here I was talking about in the last episode. And you know what? I just realized that I eliminated the Brotherhood of Steel. And I have the Mr. House stuff going. And if we look at our quest log here, we still have the wild cards, all this stuff. And I think where is it now? The wild card, Yes Man, return to Yes Man, and kill or disable Mr. House. So the Securitrons are up and running. They've been upgraded, and we're on this 5 here. Inform Mr. House that the Brotherhood bunker has been destroyed. Guess what? I'm not gonna do that. Yes, man. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit the Benny episode in, you know, because I have to go back to a bunch of saves, like I was saying. I had to figure it out. But we're ready to go with Yes Man with the Securitron army upgraded and not destroyed. So let's talk to him.
Oh, hi again. Can I help you with something else?
Let's talk.
Please, go on.
About these tribes. The boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills.
Yeah.
I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters.
I love Yes Man.
That's 1 down, 4 to go.
So he's like one down, 4 to go. Now I convinced the Great Khans to leave the Mojave.
Maybe they'll be devoured by giant scorpions.
We know about
All
this.
sorts of things could happen to them out there. That's 2 down, 3 to go.
Cool. Emeritus were plotting to destroy the Strip, so I killed the conspirators.
Wow. That is amazing. You are just a hero.
I am?
I am serious.
He's serious.
That's 3 down, 2 to go.
So we've done this before. Now, what is this now? I spoke to Majori and Mortimer. I see leave the White Glove Society alone. The White Glove Society needed a little help getting back to basics. That's all. Okay.
That's great news. I wish I could visit their casino. They have a refined sense of taste.
Yummy, yummy.
That's 4 down, just 1 to go.
And that would be the Brotherhood of Steel.
You really know how to make a robot happy.
Yep.
Seriously, you just made my day. That accounts for all the tribes you need to get
mark.
to know. As soon as Mr. House is out of the way, things
Oh.
will be great. There will be so much I can help you accomplish.
Okay, goodbye.
See you around.
So, what we're going to do, I'm going to get a stick of dynamite if I don't have one already. And we're going to blow up Mr. House using the stick of dynamite trick. Where it won't count as I killed him. It was just a random explosion. So, I don't think oh, no, I can't use the C4. I think that'll count as well. And I know frag mines will count towards me. The player, once you place a frag mine, it counts as a player item that kill, or a player kill. So I'm gonna go get some of the some explosives. All right, folks, I'm in the Lucky 38, and I'm hidden. I have a stealth boy, but I think I gotta take this guy out here.
Please do not use your weapons.
Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. Holy crap. What's this 0? I can hit his wheel. Oh, cool. Oh, there we go. 95. What's 95? This thing is all goofed up. I'm going to go for the antenna to see what happens here on this robot. Oh, wow. Look at all this VATS. Wow, these things are strong. Frenzied.
Use of force has been authorized.
Oh.
Firing grenade.
Wow. Okay. So they frenzied on him on the one. He knew I was there. Okay, open antechamber. I hate that it goes yes. Just open it. Okay. Now I still got my stealth boy. And there they go. They don't know what's going on. So now I can come over here. Alright, I'm hidden again now. Good. Unlock the control elevator. Yes. Okay, now we can go in. Control room. Alright. Now we're safe here. So what we could do is activate Mr. House here. Oops. Wait, back. Yeah, unseal. Yes. Exit out of there. And when he pops out, I'll place the dynamite down, shoot it with my gun, and hopefully the strip will be idolized. You know, it just makes things a little easier. You know, I won't get attacked by the Securitrons and whatnot. Hi. How's it going? So I don't want to talk to him. What I'll do is I'll just plop down the dynamite right here somewhere. Okay, there it is right there on the ground. I think I'll back up a little more. Note added, a tragedy. Oh. Okay. So now if we... a tragedy? Let's see what this is. Oh, yes. If you kill Mr. House, an obituary is created. And everybody here in the world knows about this now. So you get this thing here. He was 261 years old. And here's the fun part. If we go into our general and we look at the strip here, down here, we're idolized. See? So that's the trick. And I think there is a little bit of a kind of a cheat or a glitch with that, but I had to try it. You know, I had to try it. So let's get out of here. Now, oh, I better go because these are violent. They're violent right now. Now, because they're upgraded Securitrons, this is going to be pretty tricky. I don't know if Yes Man's going to... Well, Yes Man should be upgraded. He's a Securitron. What the hell is this crap? Oh, there's pieces of it here. I don't know how that got there. Let's go to the casino. Now, I'm going to talk to Yes Man, and we'll see where this goes. So, yeah, see, they're violent. Now, once I leave, it might reset. I don't know. We'll have to see. Yes, man.
Oh, hi again.
Hi.
Can I help you with something else?
Dude, you don't know? Look, I'm ready for you to join me at the Lucky 38, but we'll talk about this one. Mr. House is out of the picture already.
You already took care of Mr. House? Wow, you work fast.
I do. Let's go.
Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
You. I love how he bobs. He's doing his little bob walk.
Makes you wish for a nuclear.
That is so cool. Woo, woo. Okay, they're still violent, so I gotta hurry here. Oh, okay, we're getting teleported right to where he is. Whew. Hi there.
Hi. This is big, huh?
Yep.
A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck.
So now he goes and he downloads his program into the system.
See you soon.
See you soon. There he is.
Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here.
Boom.
I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Every Securitron on the network has been upgraded. Pretty neat, huh?
Yep.
The Securitrons at the fort are on standby.
Yes, there we go.
I see a status log here confirming that the Mark II OS upgrade installed correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. But we'll worry about that later.
Later. Okay, goodbye.
See you around.
So, wait a minute. What's going on here now? All right. So, yeah, I am now okay with these Securitrons here. Well, should I talk to him again?
You did a super job wrapping things up.
Yeah,
and I'm
okay.
not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission.
Oh, here we
it
go.
Turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale. But according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated.
Oops.
Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Okay, so I'm going to go through this stuff. I think that we already did this, but without the Securitrons. So what I'll do is I'll cut to the end card so we can see how everything's shaped up by using Yes Man with the Securitron army. And depending on timing, we'll kick the Benny thing off. I think that's going to take a little longer, just like it did with Mr. House. So that's what I'm thinking right now. Let's, we'll cut to the, hopefully cut to the end here. If there's anything weird or new that comes up, I'll patch it in.
Fine. Come on, men. We're moving out.
Alrighty.
You did a super job wrapping things up. And
Here we
I'm
go.
not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality.
Oh boy.
To be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around.
Okay.
We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier
here we
who
go.
had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended.
Wow.
Quickly.
Wow.
Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life.
Huh.
New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave.
Oh, there you go.
Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the woman responsible for a truly free New Vegas.
There you go.
She ensured that Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and that neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Tyranny.
Though the wasteland
key
became
word.
anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
Fiends overran Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam.
Let's see what happens.
In the anarchic months that followed, the Fiends asserted dominance over Outer Vegas.
After the courier
Oh.
ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than
Oh.
before.
Okay.
Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by
didn't
the
change at
influx
all.
of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Good Springs thrived. More travelers stopped by Good Springs on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
Well, there you go.
Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies.
3.
And by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside.
Oh,
and
there
while
you go.
they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Never changes. All right, folks. So that ends the Yes Man option, but with the Securitron army not destroyed and also upgraded. And I was a little disappointed in that because it seems like, well, we don't have any aftermath where, you know, Yes Man says, oh, I'm going to be gone for a while. I'm going to become more assertive because I found some code in, you know, Mr. House's database, blah, 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 you know. So it almost seems like Yes Man is trying to become like an AI character where it can reprogram its, you know, functionality. It's a little worrying, and after that, so in other words, Yes Man just ducked out, and it's just me, the courier, left to take care of the whole situation here. And it seems like that's what they were kind of trying to present. The tyranny of that's one thing they said in the closing credits was that Mr. House was a tyrant, because they said tyranny of Mr. House, and I thought, tyranny? Yeah, I guess well, after it was all said and done, I think Goodsprings is a good example of he sent Victor over there, as basically a sentry bot that looks like Victor, and it was like constantly, like Big Brother, So I guess the Mr. House option, it pushes out the NCR, who's taxing everybody to a point where they don't, feel like they can function. So you got that going on, but is it that bad? Is it really all that bad? Versus the Legion, where they're gonna, take your identity and enslave your, everybody that they take over. So Caesar's Legion is a brutal force. Mr. House is like a tyrant, Big Brother ruling from his tower, lifeless streets. If you take Yes Man, it's like an AI character, but he checks out. So we don't know exactly what that's going to entail. So it really falls back onto the courier. Now, the Fiend part kind of threw me off, where every time they presented the Fiends, it was casualties with the NCR, or it was whatever. Now, the Fiends should have been pushed back by the army that we have here, the Securitron army. So I don't understand why the Fiends were just completely wiped out. But apparently they've got the Fiends are out there around the perimeter of Vegas, and they're stronger than ever. I don't know. It seems like that's what the case is. So there wasn't really any benefit from Yes Man going with the Yes Man option as far as the Fiends. And every option seemed to lead down to a dark path with the Fiends there. Novak never changes. I think they just did one recording of it, and they didn't do anything else because they keep mentioning the Legion. The Legion, even if I sided with Mr. House, NCR, or Yes Man, we push the Legion out. But the Novak segment always refers to the Legion. The Legion isn't even in the picture, except for when we do side with them. So I think there was a little, glitch there where they didn't record enough footage for that, or different scenarios. I don't know. Now, free side seems to be okay in the Yes Man option, but the followers were overwhelmed, and I thought that was kind of weird. Like, wait a minute, how are the followers overwhelmed? We're supposed to be supplying them with things so that they can handle what's going on here. And then I don't know if the Great Khans were a part. Maybe the Great Khans. I don't know if there's any option to keep the Great Khans in the area, because maybe they would have helped, because they went off and formed a different society or a different nation, and the followers, with them and the followers, they seem to be doing okay. So I'm wondering if there's an option for the Great Khans to keep them here, not have them side with Kaiser or Caesar, but have them still in the area and help rebuild or help to fortify, and keep this area kind of nice. So, yeah, very odd. So let's get with Benny now. I'm going to try and find a save for Benny. And I'd like to see what goes on with that guy. I'm very curious how we're going to be integrating the Benny with how they integrated Benny with the Yes Man character. So it'll be interesting. All right, let's do it. Back in time, folks. Holy cow. I found a save that I just kept it. I'm glad I did. And this is when I was ready to confront Benny. And there he is. Wow. You want to talk about going back in time? Hi, Benny.
What in the goddamn? Let's keep this in the groove, hey?
Yep.
Smooth moves, smooth. Hello.
Hello.
It was you set the cons free down in Boulder City? You did that? Oh, shit.
So it's funny because I can't remember now. I guess I did Boulder City before I talked to him. I don't remember that. But yeah, so we have the Black Widow perk here, and it came in handy for this Benny. Now, I did a couple test runs because I don't know what's going on with this. So what I found is, long story short, well, let's get through this here while we're going upstairs waiting for him to walk. So we'll just do the Black Widow thing here.
Me, sister?
And
because I'm out of your league.
Yeah, right. Blah, 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 Black Widow, Black Widow, Black Widow. There we go.
No sudden moves around the boss. Got it?
Now, we get his key, and we're going to have to meet him upstairs. Now, here's where, in the GRA, you can sneak his gun out. Now, we could pickpocket him here. Here's his Maria.
You can't just take that.
But he caught me. So I don't know why. Well, it could be this jerk, you know, walking behind me.
On you. So no funny business.
But that's how you would, you know, pop him and get that GRA challenge done. Kill Benny with his own gun. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go upstairs here, and we'll get through the process of him going to sleep. Well, what we're going to do is, instead of killing him in his sleep, we're going to... Oh, God, turn this off. We're going to let him sleep. We're actually taking on, you know, like, you know, a weird kind of situation where, yeah, we'll have sex with Benny. You know, I don't know if I was a male character, would he sleep with me? I'm wondering about that now, because seeing I'm a female right now. So he pulls us into into a conversation here.
Benny's gonna show you the tops. I hope you're built.
Okay, now there's two things that are gonna happen here. Well, if we let Benny live, we don't get his suit and we don't get his Maria. So it's here's why you want to kill him in his sleep. Bring him up here, kill him in his sleep. If you have Black Widow, this just is, it's just basically a click fest, and you're up here and you're more click fest, and he's gone. You get all the goodies. So if you ask him, now you could kill him right now, and you know, obviously you have to get into a fight with him. There might be other guards alerted, whatever. If you try and ask him questions...
The time for talk is past, honey baby. These mouths of ours have appointments to be elsewhere.
So he's not talking, you know. So let's see what you have hiding under
More
that
than
hood.
You ever dreamed, baby.
And have sex. So when we go to our cutscene,
platinum, pussycat.
And he blabs and blabs and blabs. Now here you have the option to kill him in his sleep, where you get the gun and the suit, which is awesome. This is the best option with Benny, but we're gonna go to sleep. Okay. We wake up and he gives us a note. Oh, I don't know what that quest was. So, Pussycat, thanks for showing this cat the best hey he's ever. Talk about platinum in the sack toots. Where'd you learn that 18-karat trick with the heels of your feet? So I wish I could stay another round, but this gent's got places to be, things to do. You showing up has forced my hand, baby. Time to get to the act is now. Won't be around for a while. Blah blah blah. So now don't get clingy and try to follow me, Chow Benny. Right. So this is where now we're supposed to search his room for clues. While the clues are in here. That's Yes Man.
Hey! Hi!
So what do you know? Click through all this crap. Now, should be working for Mr. House. How'd you end up here? Let me get to a goodbye on this here. Okay. Now, I have a save. I'm going to teleport to the Caesar's Legion where he's camped out, right? So, let's go there. And here we find Benny. Hi, Benny. And... there's Caesar. So what happens is This dummy, he he used a bunch of stealth boys, which we'll find in the conversation here, to get
I'm looking
here.
forward to getting sent across the river.
And he got caught on his way here. So let's talk to him.
Pussycat.
Aw.
Ain't this platinum?
Yeah.
Had I known, I would have baked a cake. The last term we took is an 18-karat memory, baby. It's all that's been keeping me warm at night, stuck where I am.
Okay, we could stroke his ego here.
Don't I know it? Too bad a conjugal visit here isn't practical. Down to brass tacks. How'd your meet and greet with Baldy go?
Meet and greet with Baldy. He gave me the platinum chip.
Sure. Baldy wants you to go down there in the bunker and destroy whatever Mr. House stashed there. Oh, you don't want to do that, baby. Whatever's down in that bunker is the key to the city called Vegas. So here's what you do. You go down there and you use the chip to do whatever Mr. House would have wanted you to do. And when you get back to the strip, you find Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful. Dig?
Dig. So this is very interesting, and unfortunately, what happens here is we don't get to work with Benny. I was really kind of, disappointed in that. I wanted to kind of run this with him and Yes Man being the computer that, we're gonna basically set this whole thing up, right? It would have been maybe the ideal situation. Me, Benny, running the strip. We got the Protectrons. We have the ultimate say. Whatever, right? So let's go down to... I want to know more about you.
I'm the most interesting person I know.
Okay. So, was your tribe always called the Chairman?
No, in the way back, we called ourselves the Boot Riders.
Boot Riders.
Silly name, but that's how we rode the Mojave, dig? On our feet.
On our feet.
We were nomadic badasses not to be trifled with. A gang of ruffians, though, with a certain panache. When House gave us the tops to renovate, his robots dropped off boxes full of suits and ties and wingtip shoes. Told us we were the Chairman now. That caused an uproar, but I said the name sticks. Chow to the old ways, baby. Time to swing in style. If the shoes fit, you wear them.
All right. How long were you the head of the family?
7 years. Took over 3 days after Mr. House introduced himself. Our chief at the time, mountain of a guy named Bingo, wanted to stay nomadic. I disagreed, so he challenged me to the knife.
Oh.
He looked so surprised when I stuck that knife in his neck. Thought he was so tough, but he was so slow. That's how I made chief. It's how things were back then.
So he ended up, they were fighting for, this is where Mr. House saw the NCR troops kind of walking around, coming closer, and he started to go out and find people to occupy and renovate these casinos because they haven't been occupied in a long time. So he had to go out and, get these guys. So how did House introduce himself?
We were east of Vegas when the first Securitron we ever saw rolled up on us. We junked it in a minute flat. The next day, 20 roll up. So we listened. Said we'd been selected. Vegas needed us to defend it. In exchange, we'd get cushy digs, full stomachs, medical treatment.
There you go.
Everything a nomad never gets, in other words. Most of the tribe thought we should say no. I thought it was the best idea ever.
So there you go. What happened after you fled the tops?
I prefer the term relocated. It took every stealth boy I had to cross the river at Cottonwood Cove. That was a close shave, riding a boat full of Legion boys.
Wow.
Once I was across, I changed into a uniform. I swiped off a dead legionary outside Nelson. Tried to sneak into the bunker, but that didn't work out. They found the chip. I wasn't going to tell them what it was used for, but let's just say they were persuasive.
Interesting. So they got it out of him, basically. Let's talk about something else.
Go on.
Now, I want to know more about you. It keeps coming up here.
I'm never tired talking about myself.
He's so egotistical. All right, it keeps going into this dialogue here. Now, it goes out.
Sing, baby. You got a captive audience.
Sing, baby. I love it. All right, now, this is... Okay, he's got some good stuff to say here. Tell me about the factions that you want to rule Vegas.
Which greedy overlord do you want to start with?
There you go. So, he's he's right on, because every faction that we've dealt with up to now has had a major flaw. And, you know, like the NCR, you know, all this. So let's talk to him about why Mr. House shouldn't Mr. House run Vegas? And we'll go on down the list here.
Mr. House hides Vegas under his skirt when the bombs fall 1,000 years ago, so it belongs to him? Forever? You buy that? Baby, every boss has a line to explain why he's special. Why everyone's got to do what he says. You're just figuring that out? Vegas got to swing, baby. Got to have pizzazz. Respect where due, but that old man is square to the core.
Okay, so he's square to the core. But yeah, he's old school. He comes from an old world, I think is what he's trying to say there. Now, tell me about the three families.
The chairmen are true blue. The omertas are degenerates. Never trust them. Or the white gloves. Just something creepy about them.
Yeah, they eat people.
Set it up right, and the families will roll with your caper. You might have to do some convincing.
And that's what we did. You know, we went to the Emeritus, and the White Glove, and the chairman, which he's a part of. So, and then there's Mr. House, of course. So what if my choice is none of the above?
Now you're talking. That is the ring-a-ding move, baby. First base is whatever Mr. House would have you do. Follow orders, rig the game to his specifications. Then, when he ain't looking, you knock him out of the running and find a way to take control of those Securitrons of his. Go see Yes Man. I made it so that cat can't help but be helpful.
So what he's saying there, I should have picked that last, but it came up first, is we don't want the NCR, Kaiser, nobody, you know. He's saying, yeah, that's the way to go. That's why I've got Yes Man. All right, so what's so bad about the NCR?
Ain't we covered this?
No.
The only thing not bad about them is they ain't Legion. The NCR is the biggest gang of thieves in the Mojave. Only difference is they pass laws to make their crimes legal before they commit them.
That's so true. So they go, oh, we're going to tax you people. And you're like, okay. Now, if you refuse the tax, now we're going to throw you in jail. So they make laws so that they could, you know, do illegal things later. Legalize bribery, you know. You think Caesar would destroy the Strip?
Nah, just spruce it up with a crucifixion here and there. Come closer so I can step on you. The Legion is twisted, baby. Original losers worshiping the king of creeps like he's some kind of god. They're worse than roaches. My advice? Put on your stomping shoes.
Okay, so obviously the reasons behind the NCR being, or the Legion being bad is that they're just, you know, scumbags. And so we got Mr. House. The families will follow as long as we do the questing with them. None of the above, obviously, is Yes Man. So let's talk about something else.
Go on.
Now this one's very interesting here. Caesar says I get to decide how you die.
Try not to smile so wide, baby. You might break your mouth. Yeah, Baldy said you'd get to decide. So which way you leaning?
Now, this is very interesting. Do you have a preference?
Yeah. To die in my sleep at a ripe old age after a marathon session of hey-hey with 30 sex-starved broads. You'll set that up? Look, I ain't a harbor for illusions. I ain't expecting to get out of this shindig alive. That's why I'm trying to hand you my scheme, baby. It's called having a legacy.
All right. How do you feel about crucifixion?
Yeah, real popular around here. It's a crowd pleaser.
I love that sarcasm, man. It is awesome. All right, this is funny. Maybe we should fight it out in the arena, fair and square.
You do that for me, baby? Don't tease if you don't mean it.
So that's cute how he's got that little dialogue there. Now, I don't know if that's an option. I don't care. I don't want to fight him, obviously. We're just going through dialogue here. So he keeps bouncing me out, so I have to go back in here.
So you keep saying.
And something bad could happen to you right here.
The direct approach, eh? Fair enough. But you should wait until the bunker's taken care of.
Aha.
Caesar won't like it if you eat dessert first.
So that's a very good point. And what I want to do is just go down, activate the Securitron so Caesar thinks everything is good. Because the last option here, I think, let's see, where here, let's go in here.
So you keep saying.
Now, let's make sure. Okay, so what if I helped you escape?
Sweet offer, baby, but if you cut these ropes, every legionary in this camp's gonna come running. With machetes. Now, on the other hand, if I had a stealth boy and a bobby pin, I could see myself out. Know what I mean?
Now, I have a stealth boy and a bobby pin. If I give it to him, for some reason the guards will find him and kill him anyway on his way out. So that's why I'm thinking I have to go into the bunker, or where the Securitrons are, the army, and do all these things, that we did prior. And maybe he'll be able to get out of here. I don't know. So, but if we untie him, he's dead right away. So I'll see. If I help you escape, what will you do next?
Baby, if you show me the door to Scramsville, that's where I'll go. Out of your hair, never to return. I've been a fink to you. Caused more than my share of grief by a hard mile. Let me go. You won't see me again.
And so that right there tells us that Benny just disappears out of the situation here, out of the game. And again, I wish that wasn't the case. I wish we could let him go, meet up with somewhere, and then kind of run this deal together, where it's Benny and Yes Man and the courier here. All right, so I'll see what I can do.
Check's in the mail, hey? Don't get my hopes up.
All right, goodbye.
Ta-ta.
Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave him here. Well, here. You know what? Let me, I'll show you all what happens when I give him the stealth boy and the bobby pin. Now, you notice we have 1, 2, 3, a dog, 4. We got these two guys, Kaiser, Caesar, and this guy. All these soldiers around. I mean, it's nuts. And here's poor Benny sitting here tied up. There's no way he's getting out of here alive. So let me go ahead and I'll show you what happens here. Here's the first thing I need to do, and that is I need to protect myself because they'll come after me. So I gotta get a stealth boy popped for myself. And if you sneak, you can't talk to him. It goes into his inventory. So we have to get up and then hopefully be hidden right here. Talk to him.
Sing, baby.
About helping you escape.
What about
it? Here's a stealth boy and a bobby pin you need.
Babe, this little care package is everything I need. I'll take it from here.
All right. Now we get karma. Now notice how we're in caution.
Come on. You like that?
They just
even know how to fight.
There you go. So now they're looking for me.
I'm looking forward to getting sent across the river. I'm looking forward.
Now everybody's red.
True to Kaiser.
They're all like talking to each other. True to Kaiser. Now notice how
slaves aren't much of a challenge in the arena.
We're failing all kinds of stuff here. Finger of suspicion, all this crap. So I'm gonna go back to the past here. I'll go and do all this stuff for unlocking everything, and I want to see if I can get him out of here safely. All right, I'm back. I activated the bots, but he doesn't know that. So I'm going to talk to Kaiser, Caesar, whoever you want to call him. Let's see what happens.
I felt the ground shake a while ago. I'll take that as a sign you've got the job done. There are rewards for doing as I command.
Ooh.
Today, your reward is vengeance. You get to decide when Benny dies.
Here we go.
Go to Benny. Let him know what you've decided. My Praetorians will perform the execution. Unless you want to perform it yourself.
Can I set him free?
You need to work on your bloodthirst. We won't speak again until Benny is dead. Walk away if you want, but if you do, he's going up on a cross. You're still making a choice.
Wow. Check that out. So, we have no choice. Holy crap. Now, there might be... Oh, I don't have my weapons. So, I can't... I have my Silence 22. I have C4. I'm detected. Oh, boy. I have one stealth boy for him and me. If I could take out some of these guards, let me see if I can do this. Alright, the only one left is Kaisar. And I'm failing missions like crazy. Oh, he's mad. Where's he going? Look at him.
Must have been nothing.
An enemy. Oh boy. Well, I had to kill him. Legionnaire. Ooh, Kaisar's army. Survival and speech. That makes sense, yeah. Okay, Benny.
You're a scrapper, baby. They didn't stand a chance. How about me?
Oh my gosh. Okay. So we can untie him. What happens if I let you go? I'm leaving you here. You're next. Say your prayers. So I don't see an option.
Baby, that can go any direction you want.
I'll set him free.
That's it, baby. Time to vacate these premises.
Okay, I get karma for that. Oh, look at this.
Come on.
Oh, hi. So that didn't work out very well. Yeah, so I don't see any option here. I mean, every time I let him go, he dies. So I don't see, unless you kill everybody in this camp. Hey. Oh, there he goes. Oh, it loaded me from here. All right. Now, after trying to set him free, I decided, all right, let me talk to him. And he goes, what did you see down there, baby? And I go, 100 Securitrons, all of them upgraded now, just like Mr. House wants.
So, all this time, the old man had an entire army on layaway?
Layaway.
Clever player. Just imagine the look on Baldy's face when those Securitrons come pouring out on Judgment Day.
Oh my
I'd pay to
gosh.
have that bronzed. So all you gotta do is talk to Yes Man. Figure out how to set things in motion. Make Vegas a town I would have been proud of, baby. Let it swing.
Let it swing. I have to decide what happens to you now.
I see. And how's that gonna happen?
We talked about how you might sneak out of here.
Yeah, we talked about it, but that went a big fat nowhere. It's too late for that, baby. This decision you gotta make is going down now. So what's it gonna be?
Interesting. Oh, so we can fight in the arena, crucify him, kill him. So if I give him a stealth boy and bobby pin, they come after me and him. We already know that. And there's too many guards. They're hypersensitive no matter what I do. So, I guess crucified.
Don't do that, baby. Not crucifixion. I could be up there for days with those twisted creeps laughing and pointing.
Oh my god. Pass the time thinking over your mistakes. Final decision. Now, killing him with his hands bound, you know, that's kind of
I see. Keep it simple, eh?
Ha!
Around here, it's one of the better options.
Around here. Close your eyes if you want.
Nah, I'd rather see it coming.
Wow.
Do it, baby. Make it clean.
Holy cow. So we can kill him. You know, he's ready to take it.
Ooh. Mind your weapon.
Mind my weapon, huh?
Ah!
Critical strike. And there he goes. Oh, I still have my business suit on.
One fair kill.
Speak with Kaisar.
I'm sure you found Benny's demise pleasing.
Not really.
The destruction of an enemy? There are few things more satisfying. Let's press on, shall we? You have an interest in his death. You know where to find him. How he dies?
Oh, interesting. Oh, this is Mr. House. All right, so goodbye. Now, yeah, so, like I said, I would have rather let him...
much of a challenge.
I wanted to see him flee, you know, and then kind of close it out that way a little bit, but it's just there's too many guards. And what I probably have to do is clear this camp out, because the minute he leaves, I think this guy and the dog got hold of him. there's a guard there I'd have to take out, plus more on the way out, maybe. So, yeah, it's interesting. But what I really enjoyed was this part of, you know, letting Benny go and then kind of catching up with him. I thought that was pretty cool. So, yeah. But anyway, yeah, I think, well, this is the official end of the series here. I ended it already, but I wanted to check out the Benny option and the Yes Man option where we have the Securitron army, which, you know, there was no good way out of this. It, you know, the NCR, Benny, or no, I'm sorry, NCR, Kaiser. Obviously, Kaiser was terrible. And then we have Yes Man. And then, I think that, yeah, Yes Man with the followers. So, it seemed like no matter what you did, there was always some crap, you know, that they threw at you. So there really is no good way out of it. I'm leaning towards the NCR being the better option. There's another YouTuber, Oxhorn. He does a lot of lore-based stuff on the Fallout games. He plays them and does a lot of lore deep dives. And he also sided with the NCR too. And I was like, huh, NCR, really? But after seeing the Yes Man play out, even with the Securitrons, it didn't play out to be that much better. And I think it should have, but I guess they didn't feel it, writing it in there was a good idea. Because, you know, you would think, okay, I'm now, a human is leading the robot army, and it should get better. And that's why I'm a little bit kind of like, well, I think they were just trying to make it where it was worse than what it really could have been. So, the NCR, even though they're kind of vicious, you know, kind of law, like Benny said, they make the laws so they can, you know, legalize their crap, you know. They seem to be the better of all of the options, because at least there's a government here and they're ruling, keeping things safe. You know, they're militarized, you know, whatever. Like, obviously Kaiser is the worst of it because he just absorbs tribes and enslaves the women. Anybody that isn't up to snuff, they get killed. You know, that kind of thing. That's kind of it's more of a barbaric approach, whereas NCR is more, you know, a legal approach. Yeah, there's corruption and all that stuff, but that's human nature in that regard, you know. So yeah, I think after going through all this, and you know, Benny kind of helped too with that dialogue with him. You know, which corrupt piece of crap do you want to deal with? You know. So yeah, I want to thank you for watching the kind of the special little episode here. I just wanted to get more insight into the end game here. So look for the DLCs coming up next. What I'll have to do is I'll do a little. I might start off where I left off just before I talked to Mr. House, and then we'll dive into the DLCs from that point. I think because my character is pretty well maxed out there, it's just a matter of, you know, getting a few more things straightened out. So look forward to that. We'll get into maybe the Broken Steel. I want to do the Broken Steel at the point of where I didn't have to destroy the Brotherhood, obviously. So we'll start off from that point on. All right, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Peace out.